Hey guys, what's going on? This is Robert here with another video, and this one is titled, as you can see above, How to Choose Your Path as a Musician. So this is a tough choice and an extremely important one for anybody, whether you're a guitar player, bass player, drummer, any kind of like musically related field. You kind of have to pick which way you're going at some point. So, or sometimes it picks you, to be honest. Like, you know, you can either try touring and doing the band kind of thing. You could be a session player. Now, luckily with YouTube, I mean, there's guitar players, Rob Chappers, Justin Sancore, all kinds of people who, you know, earn a really nice living just off YouTube. So you kind of have to decide, are you going to try to make it as a touring musician? You can see, like Charles Trippey, he's a bass player of We the Kings, but he also has his CTFXC on YouTube, and he has millions of subscribers, and it's just really cool the different options that we have nowadays. Because when I started out, I thought the only way you could do anything with guitar is, you know, obviously tour. You have to be lucky enough to get in a band and get signed and then tour the world, and you know, and I wanted to do that, but I never really liked the idea of, you know, not getting to see my family, because we have a close family, and I really like being home. So, as I got older, I realized that was going to be kind of tough, especially to make, you know, a decent living, just because of the music I like to play. I'm, you know, 80s. Isn't exactly like a big ticket market nowadays, unless you're Steel Panther. But, you know, and as I started going, I started really getting into different things, like figuring out, like, there's the business side of it, that you can get into, and just little things like that. So, you know, it wasn't until I started putting videos on YouTube, I think in 2011, like, my first video was in 2009, which was a lesson, and then there was like nothing else until 2011, and I started posting videos again. And you guys started liking what I was showing, and this really inspired me to want to, you know, teach guitar more. So I started teaching guitar at my house, and that's whenever Metronome, they called me or messaged me or something, or emailed me and asked if I would be interested in teaching. And, you know, I started teaching, and I think it was like months before I even got my first students. I got like 3 students, and I still remember them. John, Chase, and Zoe were my first 3 students I ever had. And I remember how nervous I was teaching the first guitar lesson. And now it's just funny because it's such a normal thing for me. But, you know, the path kind of started choosing me. I knew I wanted to do something with music, and YouTube had really inspired me to keep posting videos, to try to, you know, turn YouTube into some kind of an income, and to where it was creating more possibilities. And thankfully, because of you guys, you have made all that stuff come true. Now, the teaching was something I thought, oh, you know, I'd love to teach guitar, but I didn't know if you could really do much with it. And then as I started getting more students, and it was around when I think I hit 20 students, and I started realizing, I was like, wow, you know, you could really, if you get enough students, this could be a full-time job. And I really worked on it. I opened up my availability. I took students whenever I could, and for the first like 3 or 4 months that I taught guitar, I also worked full-time at Sam's Club. I worked in marketing, and I was a comp shopper. So I worked literally from 6 a.m. to 2:30 there, and then I would teach guitar from 3 to 8. And I did that 5 days a week, and then I taught from 10 a.m. to 5:30 on Saturdays, and then Sundays I had off. So it was tough. It was a very tough 3 or 4 months, but by the end, I think when I quit working at Sam's Club, I had 50 students or something. It was like 48 or 50. And, you know, that was where I felt comfortable that way, because you lose a lot during the summers. It's important to know if you kind of go the teaching route. The summers are usually rough, so you need to have enough during the winter to save up. It looks like I'm missing a finger. I'm not. But you need to have enough saved up to make it through the summertime. So it's a different path that you can choose if that's not the one you want. Maybe approach the business side of it. There's so many options. There's no reason why you shouldn't pursue kind of like if it's your dream to do something with music, you've got to do it. That's the thing is, if you just sit there and be like, oh, I'll never do anything with it, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I didn't plan on, teaching guitar for a living and, recording stuff for people and doing all these videos now, but I'm really thankful that I, put in the time to do it, because, it was a lot of work, especially the videos and stuff. A lot of late nights spent editing them and posting them, because now I think I have almost 400 videos, so it's quite a few videos if you think about it to sit there and edit, and I really appreciate the support that you guys give me. I mean, now I get hundreds of new subscribers every single month and thousands of views, and it's just the coolest feeling in the world that you guys even care care to hear me play a chord, pretty much. And then there's another side that you can kind of go maybe own a music store or work at a music store. You're still doing something musical, so I encourage everybody, do what you have to do to make it in the music world. There's so many different options nowadays. There's no reason why you can't find something. You could own a music store. Ryan, if you're watching this, I mean, look, I mean, did you think 5 or 6 years ago you'd be owning a music store? I don't even know how long you guys have been in business now, so maybe back then you did. But I bet when you were 15 you didn't plan on owning a music store. So lots of different options. I encourage you all just to pursue your dream of music. Keep going, never give up, and I hope you guys will find this helpful a little bit, and peace out. Please subscribe. I never know where the subscribe button is, but please subscribe wherever it is. And I appreciate every single subscriber that I get, so thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you back with more guitar lessons. High five. Bam. Peace out, guys. So I'll play the last one slow again for you, and that way you can get the tabs. And then I'll play all 3 of them, and you'll be on your way with some more arpeggios.